And this is Todd Crooks, official communicador for the Shade Tree Carpenter, who is Tom Hogan. And we're doing a sheet metal exterior removal and flashing job here, and Tom's run into a couple of problems. Tell us all about it, Tom.
Well, we started out by just wanting to remove the two corner pieces here. But in order to do the complete footing, I had to remove another piece on each side for a total of 4 pieces. Once I got the corner opened is when I started to find the damage. There was a piece of plywood that ran completely across this corner. But the water had rotted it so badly, I could put my hand through it. It was the tissue paper at the point that I got to it this morning. This piece that adjoins it is much the same condition as that one is, and you can see I could just flick it with my finger.
Have a close-up of that. Yeah, it's turned to paper. All right.
Additionally, the problems arose when I got this piece of drywall completely removed, this piece of plywood completely removed. I found more damage inside the building. If you want to do a close-up on that, please.
Okay. And what we find is a rotten sill plate. In the back, the old sill plate has been encased in the concrete that was poured after the fact. But here, the sill plate is rotten, the bottom of the plywood is rotten. It looks like the upper part of the plywood can be salvaged. And
the stud is gone.
the stud is very much rotten and loose. There.
This side of the wall seems to be in good order. It was recently replaced. I can tell because of the type of materials that were used versus the type of materials that are on this wall.
Okay, we used, someone used treated lumber here on the bottom sill, and that's still apparently in good condition. And it looks like we've got some sheet metal left here, but this is going to be surmounted by the flashing around. And the top of that isn't quite level, is it?
No, the top of this concrete runs in both directions towards this corner, which certainly helped add to the water egress problem. I'd like to take a grinder and cut that so that the whole thing is level before I put my sheet metal flashing back in place. I have that built now. And the piece would sit on top of the concrete in such a fashion. And then the skin, the sheet metal skin, would go back on top of those.
Okay. We also have a valley between two roofs up above here. And I would expect that water would tend to come in here. You had...
But the original builders created this piece, formed this piece of sheet metal to sit inside of that and to catch the water and drain it in some fashion. Where it drains, I don't know, because this was deteriorated to such a point that it lost its purpose. This certainly added to the amount of water that was falling into that space between the walls.
Okay. Well, so you recommend we replace this piece of plywood here that's rotted out,
Correct?
the corner stud,
Yes.
and the bottom piece of plywood on the other side.
Yes, as well as the bottom plate on that wall.
Yes. Okay. Is there anything else you think we need to do?
At this point, I haven't found anything more yet.
Okay. Well, I'll send this off to the building owner and see what he thinks.
Okay, thank you.